Pop into our new Matapa Link drive-thru and also enjoy 6 pieces for 65 emalangeni only on Tuesdays, starting at 11 a.m. Lifestyle is proudly brought to you by Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's finger licking good.
Greetings and welcome. This is Eswatini Lifestyle and my name is Lunga Matwele, and I will be ushering you throughout the whole show tonight. So tonight what we have for you is something that a lot of people should be doing and some people are not even aware that they should be doing. What I'm talking about is that people should be taking care of their bodies, they should be taking care of their skin also. Now we're going to start with the skin because that is where we think we see people need to take extra care of it. It doesn't matter whether you're a guy or you're a girl, you need to take care of your skin. So Lindy went down to Mbaba, in fact went up. While go born a nice lady, they call her Queen B. Does again, it's okay, skincare products that you need to use agaso and then how to take care of your skin. So without any further ado, let me give Lindy giving us what she got with Queen B.
Lifestyle, but again, personal beauty is a greater recommendation, greater than a reference letter, and that has driven us to Mbaba B. They call her Queen B. So this don't talk about beauty. She's a coach, personal coach. She's a professional, a brand specialist, a marketer, a PR, you name it. But she said it's not enough. She likes being beautiful, and trust me, she is beautiful. So she traveled countries. What's in I just want to make sure I'm beautiful, and of course, making Eswatini beautiful. Hi, Ndobego.
Good day to you too, Lindiwe, and thank you for having me in the show, and good day to the viewer at home.
So like you've done all these things professionally, and then when you're not here, so traveling, and you've seen people transform me before but figure about thinking at the skin like it's trending, and you've seen me a couple of times, hey. So tell us, where did you get this passion of beauty, especially because your career being
I always say that now between Gulungulu towards what he has called you to do. No matter what you can be lost kanganani, he eventually finds you and drives you to your purpose. That's the story of my life. I'm basically a professional communication specialist. I did my studies, and fortunately or unfortunately, I've never been a beauty person. I grew up Eswatini.
Okay.
Yes, we were very, very poor to the point that Queen B. If you could know the name Queen B, I was trying to actually find an identity because I grew up not having an identity. Because people will always remember not you. I was very, very much insignificant because sometimes when you are poor, people tend to even not know who you are, but remember your circumstance. While I was treating myself, seeing a couple of doctors out of the country, I realized that I really loved what they do because eventually they assisted me, whatever that I had on the skin. But then I thought that how many other people or women are going through what I'm going through that have skin issues, especially lately and then you end up spoiling your skin. I think that because the doctor really thought, you are so brave coming to me instead of saying to me, let me refer other clients. But you are so brave, and I know I noticed the fire in you you are such a passionate person, can I recommend and refer you to a couple of other schools that can help you train so that you are professionally a skin person? And that is where the journey started. I left for South Korea to study skin, that is dermatology. I also did another couple of courses, and then here we are today.
Oh, great. Lengophika konje ukuthi story sakho uyasadi, and I think nempukelo wami benefit us so much at home ukuthi khona lothu kube about confidence, khona ukuthi ufuna ukuthi ubhava, khona ukuthi une problem, so we are here for them. I did a facial here at your place. Kukhona lenye facial la bafike bangifake khona ebhodweni. Bang steam and then they prickle my skin. How is it different from yours? Because when I service it here, it's different. You just put something on my skin and then that's it. Good, lots bang bilisa mbebe sebaya prickishale abilap. So I know what's the difference between the two.
Umehluko kumbe maybe ngaqala ngeke ukuthi ngichaze ukuthi facials vary and
Okay.
my facials maningi, they all do different, they do different things in the skin.
Okay.
So probably you went into a steaming facial for purposes of maybe opening your pores. Labanye, they will do facials just for tightening of the skin. There are a number of things that we do facials for.
Okay.
What we do, our signature facials is called the instant radiant peel facial. What we do is that ours is more of an exfoliating facial. Lokho ukuthi sizame lokho ukuthi lesikhumba kumbe uphuma la ufuna kuyogcobisa amafutha lobo unawo ekhaya, but lobo sokuthi akasasebenzi afike lawo mafutha asebenzi. Lesikwendako thine is that we try and clean the skin, remove the dead cells. We clear up the skin and we do it instantly. You see a transformation because we instantly peel you, and ama peels gege now ahlukene kunana kulethiwa i-chemical peel le uthola ukuthi thatha emalanga kude utokhona kubona ukuthi kumbe sekwendekeni inayo ine process yakhona. Lena ke i-peel is non-chemical. It is something that we will do instantly and you will feel the results immediately, so that now already your before and after is seen instantly. Whatever problem that you have, uyayibona ukuthi awuyathi seyihambile noma nayingakahambi. Moving forward nathi siyakhona ukuthi nangabe bekuyi problem yema pimples, uyaqala lokuthi nasikuniketa i-treatment noma nakukhona lesikusebenzisako to assist you, uyakhona ukuthi yathi kuyangena yathi kuyasebenza. That is why or how our signature facial is different.
Oh, thank you so much. That was so insightful. I hope even the viewer at home can't wait to meet you, because really, I think and trust me, I won't be looking like this. Nang pumela. Asambe nyalo sasa ndi facial.
Now we have cleaned Lindy's skin. I think you saw that I was actually trying to clean her. So now what I'm going to do is I'm applying her a peel. So I'm basically exfoliating her. Of course. But look at the skin, look at the dirt. And you know why this dirt is coming through from this side? It's because she's been having breakouts. For me, it shows that this side of her skin was clogged. It had a lot of dead skin. So that's the reason that Lindy is breaking out so much. Ngalana ngiyabona ukuthi phuma iningwane ngilakhona vele kunalama breakouts khona. Lokuchaza kona ukuthi ama breakouts abengasiki ukuthi kumbe ayativelela avetwa kungukuthi sikhumba vele asikhona ukuphefumula. Sicinzetelekile noma Lindy angagcobisa ini kuba ngazi ukuthi ufaka nje tukapende. Yes, le skin asikavuleki. Nale oil nje lena nje i-oil siyakhona kuyibona iyavela. Nalana nje nangathi ngiyathinta la ngidawuthinta khona atawuphuma lama dead skin, because kusho kona ukuthi bekugcwele konke lokho ema cells aningi abengakavuleki. Because the skin now is open and ready to absorb. The pores are open, they absorb any treatment that you are using. So I am now cleansing it with cleansing that way. I am not taking the sponge to the other end, I'm going that way. The reason for that is that we do not want to remove bacteria from this end to the other end. So you will only have to go, once you are going that way, you just go that way. Otherwise, that's the process that we do with this type of facial. Any other facial for different skin types, different skin elements and other problems, we do different sorts of facials. But for this one here, we are done. But this one is the entry point to all other problems, because this one I can also be in a position to assess and then see that, okay, if it's acne, this is a type of acne that probably is as of a consequence of not sleeping well, sleeping with makeup on, because that's also one huge problem in terms of anti-aging and breakouts, sleeping with makeup on. It really ages the skin, it closes our pores, so there are a lot of other skin factors. Stress as well is also a trigger to skin issues, the environment as well. So there are a lot of things, so it is from this facial that I can see that this is the cause of the problem. So I'm really happy.
I'm happy too, and I know for sure you can't wait to do the same. When you're not doing something, it's been there for how many years? Perhaps you're not dark, it's just capable of removing,
exactly,
because it still has the dirt, is the skin.
Exactly, and it has the potential of dulling our skin and making our tone a bit more darker than who our skin tone is. Yes.
Thank you.
Nice bucket. Boss. Me. Maybe I am the boss. Just like a boss. Let's be successful. Cancel the meeting. Hold on, calls. We need to talk.
What would you like to talk about?
The new Streetwise Bucket for One for only $34.90 emalangeni. It's finger licking good.
Now, a lot of people might be wondering, what is yoga and why do we even do yoga? What is the importance of yoga? So we also had those questions ourselves, which is why we had to go down and talk to Julie, who was able to brief us on what yoga is, who should be doing yoga and why we should be doing yoga. And what I got, personally, what I understood is that yoga, it is how your whole body is connected, and you try to interlink everything in your body to make sure that your body works for you. So without wasting any more time, let me just show you what we got when we got down there to talk to Julie about yoga. So let us get stretching and let's do yoga. Okay, Julie, thank you for joining us on Eswatini Lifestyle, and we are about to talk about the beauty of yoga. And you've been a yoga instructor for the longest time. Now, first and foremost, what I want to get is that how did you end up doing yoga?
I was invited to join a class by a fellow spinning instructor friend of mine, and I hesitated, didn't want to do it. Didn't think yoga was good for me. Had no idea what I was about to enter into. And that was 20 years ago.
Okay.
And from there, the path seems to have drawn me back to it. I've tried to deviate from yoga for certain reasons, but at one point I got spotted by my teacher and encouraged to learn to teach.
Okay, so now you've been encouraged to teach, and I know that you're also going to teach me a few things. But I want to find out that, according to you, what would you say yoga is? Because I'm sure that a lot of people don't even know what yoga is. They just think it's just stretching.
It's easy to talk, it's better to show. I think what I would prefer to do is to show you what yoga is.
Of which you will.
The health benefits of it is why people come to yoga. We do a practice, an hour and a half practice in this studio a few times a week. And the people that come to me are an assortment, a real mixed array of people looking for certain reasons.
Okay.
They come for health, they come for spiritual, they come for focus. Pop me with a question.
So basically, you could say that yoga is an all-rounder. It just helps with any part of or any aspect of how a person is feeling, how a person is.
I took notes. I took notes from all the information that I've gleaned over the times, and pick something on here that you feel is going to give your answer to me.
Okay, looking at your notes also, I see that it's written, develop the power to calm your mind and increase your concentration.
Yes.
Also, yoga does that for you.
Yes, we have a huge amount of stress happening in our lives. We look at our devices all the time. Our minds are flickering. Our monkey brain is taking us on a journey of huge busyness. When does our brain switch off? When do we quiet down?
Doesn't it switch off when you go to sleep?
Does it? Does it? How deep is your sleep? Does your sleep pattern get disrupted?
Well, it does. I mean, like, but some people kind of get used to, you know, having their sleep disrupted. They just say it's insomnia and it's okay. They
Okay,
live
there's
with it.
yoga for that.
There is.
Yes. Yes, there's a certain pose you do. You can clear up that.
Okay. Okay, so now also, and create pathways within yourself to cope with tension.
Well, any physical activity is a means of releasing tension, isn't it? So daily practice, some sort of movement, some sort of dedication to yourself is important. Take washing in the morning. You wake up, you get yourself ready for the day. Either you have a mirror, either you don't. You have warm water, you have cold water, you're going to wash. You're going to clean your teeth, you're going to wipe your body down. That's dedication to yourself. You don't need interruption in that period of your time. That's vital self-worth. Check yourself in the mirror, make yourself fine, get your body clean and ready for the day. That's what yoga is. You prepare yourself, you bring everything together for that moment. And that's a vital part of our life, and it should happen at least once a day.
You know, I feel like it's already working right now as I'm just sitting here. But okay, lastly, what I want to know is yoga for everyone?
Yoga can be for everyone. The type of yoga that I teach is Iyengar yoga. It's basically a prop assisted type of practice, and with the right guidance, a teacher can guide anyone into yoga poses. Let me show you some things.
That's what we're here for.
Now, tuck your shoulder blades in. I'm going to show you. Take your left shoulder blade in, your right shoulder blade in, and get the back of your shoulders to touch onto the floor. Okay. That's it. Reach the hands down, put the knuckles onto the mat, and turn the wrists up. Okay. Soften the belly. Now take your right leg and put it on that block. Put it on that wall. There we go. Perfect measurement. That's divine. Okay, next leg. Put it onto the block. Rest the legs. Rest the legs. Lift the head up. Bring the back of the head further away from the nape of your neck. Chin towards your throat. Chin towards your throat. Yes, there we go. Now look down your cheeks towards your heart center. Soften your throat.
Okay.
We're down on the floor.
Down on the floor.
Coming up. Chaturangasana, table pose. Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Walking through between your hands.
Okay.
Okay, so the hands lift. Okay, keep the legs bent. Turn the feet so they're parallel. Remember those toes? The toes are turning in, the heels are turning out, slightly out. Feet are parallel. All right, so there you are. Your chest is on your thighs. That's good. Okay. Let the legs go straight.
You're doing it?
Let the legs go straight. Let the legs go straight. You can put the feet hip width apart.
Okay.
That's it. So you don't need too much. One block for you.
Okay, so
One block for you. All right.
so we go into
Downward dog. Yep. There we go. Hands flat on those blocks. Can the hands go flat? Okay. Walking through to the front. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so you're a chair candidate, I can tell.
Yeah.
Feet are parallel, hands on the hips. Go to the back edge of your mat. Put your heels on the back edge, the very back edge. Now, fold forward. Make your legs strong. Press that big toe mound down. Pull the tummy up. Now put the chair in front of you. The pose that I'm looking for you to do is to bring your hands down to the floor. And if they don't go down to the floor, because the hamstrings are tight, you can use the can of beans, you can use the blocks, the pile of books, put the hands there. Then Yeah, there we go. We've got some touching. All right. See that chair? It's just there for your forehead. Pull it back. Put your forehead on that chair. The final pose, what we're really looking for is to get your hands between and your head down to the floor. Elbows are in and you're bringing your shoulders
Hand
up
to
from
the
the floor.
floor.
This is what we're looking for. This is the preparation for headstand. Feet parallel. There we go. Heels out as well. That's good. All right, rest the brain. If the brain is not touching the chair, make sure you grab a block and put it on that chair. Often, softer object is nicer to put the brain onto. This means that you're going to tone the legs. You're charging the body with a strengthening of the muscles that hold onto the bones, setting the armature. So yoga makes you strong, makes you supple. It gets your heartbeat used to holding your body in a certain pose. You get a lot of heat happening. So move that front leg further forward. Get that thigh horizontal to the floor. The heel is in line with the arch. Turn the chest towards the long edge of your mat. Lift the spine. Straighten the back leg. Straighten the front leg. Turn the feet. Turn the feet the other way. Turn the chest, keeping the chest squared to the long edge of the mat. Sit into the lunge. This is warrior pose, Virabhadrasana 2. Are you a warrior lunging into battle or are you lagging behind? Turn your chest towards me, not lunging into battle, coming up. These are little examples of active standing poses. Press those heels down, press the heels into the floor, but now soften the legs.
Whatever you're doing there actually helps.
Nice, hey? So with a good instructor, they can see what you need, but you got to learn to be observant in your choice of videos. See what you need to adapt your poses. Take the root of the tongue to the back of your throat. Start to watch your breath. One of the ways of clearing your mind is to concentrate on your breath. Soft breaths in, gentle breaths out. For most of us, it's very tricky to clear our mind. There's always clouds on the horizon that want to pop into our thoughts with inspirations and ideas. So take your breath in, take your time to notice the warmth of the breath as it comes out through the nostrils. The brain doesn't like to be put in a place of quiet. What does it want to fill your thoughts up with? Push those thoughts aside. See that? He's thinking. He just swallowed. He's thinking about something. Right, we're going to come out of this by starting to take a deep breath in. Deep breath in, deep breath out, and then acknowledge a protective field of energy around you and around all that you're grateful for. And connect with that. And then I end the class with Om sounds, 3 Om sounds which have significance because of the tradition of yoga culture and because it's an icon that I find I resonate with. That's my personal choice. So most of the participants that join me take their own blessings and pay attention to their own forms of gratitude. So at this point, you reflect on what you are grateful for, and slowly open your eyes. Yeah, you should feel a little stillness, a little bit more at peace. So namaste is the teacher in me, thanks the teacher in you. Namaste. It's a greeting. It's also an acknowledgement. Here we are. Good.
Julie, thank you very much.
Welcome, Mick.
Okay, so this brings us to the very end of our show. It's been nice giving it to you, and I know Gutsi at home you're starting to think, Gutsi, you know what? I should take care of my face. I should take care of my body, of which you really encourage. And in these trying times of the world right now, with the pandemic that we're facing, it's going to be a really strange time for a lot of people. But then we encourage you to stay indoors, and we encourage you to wash your hands. Make sure you disinfect those hands. Make sure that you do not spread the virus, because it is out there, and people need to understand that when it is out there, you do not need to move, because the more you move, the virus also moves. So if you stay put, the virus dies. Easy as that. So make sure that you practice all those health hygienes that they were teaching you all over the world this past few weeks. So, but without wasting more time, like I said, it's going to be the end of our show. So for now, I'm going to leave you again with nothing but love and light. See you up there in the flip side.
Pop into our new Matapa Link drive-thru and also enjoy 6 pieces for 65 emalangeni only on Tuesdays starting at 11 a.m. Lifestyle was brought to you by KFC. It's finger licking good.